Hello, my name is Brandon Turner, and I'm going to be speaking to you today about sugar-sweetened beverages. Sugar-sweetened beverages are affecting the growing obesity rate and addiction in children of America today. Sugar-sweetened beverages are drinks that are sweetened with sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and other calorie sweeteners. For example, they include sodas, fruit drinks, sports drinks, sweetened teas, and coffees. We give these beverages to our children on a daily basis, probably not realizing the effects and habits that we're creating for our children. My goal for this presentation is to bring awareness of how sugar-sweetened beverages are affecting our children in a negative way, not only by causing obesity, which could later lead to other health risks, but also setting them up for something that could be very addictive on down the line. Let's begin with how sugar-sweetened beverages contribute to obesity in children. According to the Children's Defense Fund, nearly 1 in 3 children in America are overweight or obese, and sugar-sweetened beverages are key contributors to weight gain and obesity. In a recent article titled Sugar Sweetened, Beverage Intake Before 6 Years of Age and Weight or BMI Status are among older children systematic review or prospective studies due to sugar-sweetened beverages. In finding this article, there were studies that showed a consistent association between sugar-sweetened beverages intake before the 6 years of age due to increased weight, BMI, or waist circumference later in childhood. It was observed that an increase in total sugar intake and sugars from sweets and other beverages in children from the age of 1 to 2 and 7 to 9 years of age had a tendency for their BMI to increase also. Now that you understand that sugar-sweetened beverages can cause obesity in children, let's move on to how children are overweight or obese or at greater risk for serious health problems in their future. Overweight children are increasingly likely to suffer from illness that can affect their ability to live long, healthy, and productive lives. In the article, Does Eating Too Much Sugar Cause Obesity in Children? Children who are overweight or obese face a greater risk of high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, and bone and joint problems, and breathing problems like asthma and sleep apnea. Overweight children are significantly more likely to become obese adults, setting them up for a lifetime of increased health risks such as heart disease, stroke, and arthritis that come from being overweight. If childhood obesity trends continue, experts predict that it could cut 2 to 5 years off the lifespan of an average child in America, making this the first generation to have a shorter life expectancy than their parents. Now that you understand how children who are overweight or obese face a greater risk of developing illness, let's move on to my last point of how sugar-sweetened beverages are addictive to children. According to the article, if sugar is addictive, what does it mean for the law? Newly emerging links between sugar and addiction raise challenging issues. What was once a natural occurring food ingredient is now a highly concentrated food addictive. Foods containing artificially high levels of sugar are capable of triggering addictive behaviors. This is a very important point to me that needs serious attention. Continuing to give our children sugar-sweetened beverages can spark an addiction that will definitely affect them into their adulthood. Today we have talked about sugar-sweetened beverages. We started with how sugar-sweetened beverages contribute to obesity in children. Then we looked at how children who are overweight or obese are at greater for serious health risk problems in their future. And we finished with how food containing artificial high levels of sugar are capable of triggering addictive behaviors. I really wanted to bring awareness of how sugar-sweetened beverages are affecting our children in a very negative way, not only causing obesity, which could later lead to other health risks, but potentially setting them up for something that could be a very addictive habit. Sugar-sweetened beverages are something that we must take upper hand, and only not for ourselves but for our children. Read labels, encourage children to drink water, We can even drink water for ourselves. Put sugar-sweetened beverages down and give children more water. If this epidemic continues, there may be a serious decline in life expectancy of our youth. America is forever changing, and it's not too late for us to do our part and say no to sugar-sweetened beverages for our children. Thank you.